Hi guys, today we have a strategy moving averages 21 and 50 and 250 moving average. So we're just gonna take the candles off and we're gonna take the grid off, we're gonna change the color and we're gonna place the moving averages. So we just do this quick if someone is not really familiar. Uh, so you go to the setting here and you just keep playing with these things, like you make this white here like this and you make this the same thing like this, like that. Then you also take this, uh, you make this is white and you make this black, and the grid you just done just like this. Okay, so now we have a very clear, then we're gonna put moving averages. So we're gonna go with the 250 moving average like this, and we're gonna go with the 50. So we use linear weighted medium price. So we're gonna go with this one. So we're gonna take this pink color, then we're gonna use the 21 moving average, and we're gonna use the blue, and we're gonna put the center. Okay, how would this work? So if you go back like this from any place, remember this: anytime the 50 below the 250, you only sell. Okay, so anytime the 50 below the 250, you only sell. So let's say you have a cross here, so you have the 50 cross the 250, so you start selling from this area and you continue your selling. Okay, you don't buy it all, never buy it, just sell with everything. Sell position you just take. Okay, you keep selling until here. Of course, when the price come really deep, okay, this is was amazing, like drop. When the price come very deep like this, you don't sell at the bottom. Okay, this is not a good place to sell. Here, then at this area it should be kind of neutral. So then when you see the 21 crossed and sustaining itself above the 50 like this, if you have a sell here, you should get out of it, because this is early indication you have a reversal. So like here you had a cross but didn't sustain itself, it didn't continue up, so it came back. Here you really have a cross, here no cross, here you crossed but it didn't sustain itself, so it didn't reverse, so it stayed up here. Here you had a cross also but didn't come down, it sustained itself. So when it sustained itself, you should get out of the sell and you wait for the 50 to come across the 250, then you start your buy. This will be uptrend, so you continue buying in this area, buying. You should be buying, this area. When you see the 21 crossed and sustain itself under and like going along the 50, then you should get out of any trade and you should be looking for something like sell. Okay, here it came close to it but didn't come down. Okay, okay, so as you can see, this was not good place to buy. If the 21 cross the 50, then there is no buy. If you're on a buy position, you should get out. If you in a sell here, uh, this will be early sell. Okay, so if you drop like this, you can see in this here, you wait till this area, then once the 50 below the 250, you start your sell here. Okay, you sell, then this area when the 21 cross the 50, you watch it, then it starts going up with it. This was not a good place to sell, because you said 21 cross up, then you should get out of any sell here. This is early buy. Okay, the 50 keep going till the 250 but didn't actually cross, didn't continue, and you can see the 21 gave you indication it did bounce and didn't come back. So we still with the sell options. So below 50, below 250, you only sell. So you continue here. As long as the 50 below the 250, you only take sell positions. Okay, all this is just sell position. So when that you had a cross like this, it did cross up, but the 50 didn't go up, so you still kind of in a sell. You didn't really cross up. The 50 must cross the 250 to change direction. Okay, the same here. Stayed below. In this area, even if you get early indication you got a buy, Once it came back down, the 21 crossed the 50 down here, then you should get out of your buy and you start looking for sell. When you see the 50 came back below the 250, then the 21 just going like this. So you have three colors, the blue, pink, and yellow. This is perfect sell. And the opposite would be perfect buy. So if the blue at the bottom, then pink at the middle, then yellow, this is perfect sell. If the blue at the top, then pink at the middle, then yellow's down, this is perfect buy. Okay, so you sell here all the way 21 as we said. We are below the 250, right? So you only sell. So when you sell here all the way, you keep going. When you start the 221 moving average, crossing the 50, you should get out. As we said, you should get out of any sell. You don't have to buy here, but you should just get out. Okay, then you wait another cross like this. When the 21 come up and starts crossing the 50, you may take a sell here. Okay, you may not get much profit, but this is a strategy because this had the potential to run down. Okay, then you notice it did come down, the reverse, then 21 crossed the 50. Then you need to get out from here. Then it did go up like this. So now the 50 crossed the 250. Now we start only buying. There is no sell. So you continue buying in this area. You can see here the 21 cross the 50 down and the 50 coming to close. So maybe in this area you will not make profit, just to break even. This you may end up also breaking even or a little bit of loss. It depends on your strategy, or profit. It depends on how you manage. If you move your stop loss to break even. But you can see that's perfect buy. Blue, pink, yellow, perfect buy. Then switch in here. But here you can see blue, then pink, then the yellow is down. This was not. This could have been a correction to go up. So it was not really a buy or sell. Till the 50 cross the 250 here, then you have a blue, pink, yellow. This is a sell. Okay. Then now it reversed. You should close your sell here and wait, because this had the potential to go down. So when the 50 cross the 250, now you start buying. You have a perfect buy. Blue, pink, yellow. Then you go like this. As long as the 50 sustained itself above the yellow, you just don't close your position. You just continue. You move your stop loss and just leave it. Okay? You just leave it. The 21 cross the yellow here in this area and start going along with it. In this, maybe in this area you start to close on your position, which you open from here, because it did go along with it for a while. Okay, if you wanted to wait till the 50 cross the 250, also this is an option. But then you found again it was just a correction. Then the blue line did not cross down to give you early indication of trend reversal. Actually, it did go continue up. So you have blue, pink, yellow. This is a perfect buy. So you buy from here all the way, just a correction. Then when it came here, then it crossed and start going underneath it. So this was a place to close your position, because it did cross it and it did go a while underneath. So it was the place to start closing your position. Then you come here, then this is blue, pink, yellow. In this area, this was a perfect sell. So at that price here, in this area, that was a perfect sell. Okay, so you should only be selling technically pound dollar now. Okay, however, we expect this not to dip much because the dollar is going down. But from technically, then you should be only selling as long as the 50 below the 200. What we need to get to buy, then you need to see this blue crossing above the 50. Then when the blue cross above the 50, then this will be a good place to start buying down. Okay, and stop loss small because it could be a reversal. So now we just switch. So I explained to you now this 250 and 50 and 21 moving averages. How can you use it without candles? We didn't need to pay much attention to the candle shape and the width and the body of the candle. And of course, some other strategies rely on the candle shape a lot and the reversal and whatever candle style. And it also gives it a lot of indication. There's a lot of information in the candle shape. But this is just very solid strategy. Moving averages don't lie. Candles do lie a lot. Okay, so the candle will RSI will give you oversold, then you keep going oversold and oversold and oversold and forever. So if you look at this pound dollar here, probably we're getting RSI way oversold everywhere. So this is perfect. The moving averages don't lie. This is this is where the price is, how it's moving, giving you a very fair indication. So this is really good. Okay. One more thing, when you start seeing across and the area small like this, and they have a blue and pink and yellow, this is a perfect location to sell. When you start seeing this area get long, getting bigger, so like from here to here, this is getting bigger, you should be expecting some correction here. Okay, so when you see the 50 is getting far away from the 250, you expect some correction. Okay, it's like this, like here, or reversal, like here. See, this is got way too much from the 50, then it came back. Okay, just not a good place to buy again. At least it may have a correction first and continue up, but this is when you see the 250 getting too far away, it's not a good place. Okay, this is the 4 hour. You can use it in actually in multiple time frames. It's a very good strategy. Here in the daily is amazing. You can't go wrong with the daily. So here was perfect. This is just a perfect sell. Blue, pink, yellow. Just sell here, right there. Here at that price. It did go down a long time. Then you have the red cross the yellow. You should have bought here. This was a buy. But when you see the reversal, then you should close your position in this area. Then when you see the golden lines like this, blue, pink, yellow, just like this one, you sell again. As long as the 50 did not cross the yellow, you're in a sell. You should just run your position all the way down here. Then here, you should have closed in this area because the 50 crossed the yellow. The pink crossed the yellow, right? Then you see the golden, blue, pink, yellow. You enter a buy position here. This is just a perfect. Want to leave them like this, and you can see it did go very well. Here, when the pink closed the yellow, this was only for a sell. Okay, that was for a sell. Like here, this is perfect sell. Blue, pink, yellow. So you have the blue down, then you have the pink, you have the yellow. If the blue at the middle, you can't go because it means the recent price is going up. Okay, now the pound dollar. What is this showing me? Showing me a reversal. Okay, see at this one, it did reverse. It did go up. It did come back down. Then it did go down. Then it did go up. Okay, watch out something here. Now we're getting the cross of the yellow of the blue to the pink. Okay, then the pink is just about to go up and cross the yellow. This is a very early indication that we're going up. This is a buy. Okay, if the blue come back down and cross the pink, then it will be a sell. But as long as the blue stayed above here and the pink is going up, and you see something like this, blue, pink, yellow, this is in the daily. Okay, so this is long time. We'll talk about March 2018 here in this area when this cross happened. Okay, the perfect entry was in around June. So here, this is just about perfect entry for a buy position. Okay, so that's why I've been saying in my analysis, bound was only for a sale because we have a daily buy signal. Since it was here, you can go back to my analysis and you'll see about even before the Brexit and any news or anything, I was saying only buy bound, don't sell it. Why? Because I had early indication here in this chart giving me this is a buy. And to sell, this is a very bad price to sell the bound. Very bad. Because if it's reversed, you have to close it. There's no way it's gonna like come back soon or something like this. And it has the potential to go up. Okay. So this is very good buy. So this is a very good buy. So what we expect for the pound is just to go up. How much? I'm not sure, but this is going up at least 1.37 or so. So just let you know something here. Draw this line and draw this line. Okay. How many pips is this? That's 1500, 1500. Okay. Okay. How much is this now? 300. So there is 5 sections in this area. Okay. 5 sections. So when you come here, this is about middle. Here is perfect by perfect because at least you will go to up at least from here. Now we're at about 1.31. At least we have 400 more steps to go. Then we're at the middle. We may continue up again. Okay. So this is a perfect buy. I've been saying from last week this the bound just for buy. It will continue for buy. You may have some correction sometime, but then it will continue up. Okay, guys. So this is bound dollar. This is daily analysis. This is the 200. This is the 21 moving average, which is the blue, and the pink one is the 50 moving average, and the yellow is 250. So the bound will be only for a buy. Don't sell it unless correction, and they will not prepare or better take the buy position because it has more potential to go up. Also, this will be good for bound New Zealand, bound franc, uh, bound New Zealand, bound dollar, bound franc, bound Australian also. So it will be good for multiple pairs. Okay, thank you and have a good